Hey everyone, this is Jake here, and today I'm going to show you how to automate the entire process of creating a blog post. I'm going to use Airtable, Make, and ChatGPT to do this. Airtable is paid, but you can get a free account. ChatGPT, you'll have to pay for your AI usage, but it will be peanuts. What was the other thing? Make, also you can start with a free account. So yeah, I'm gonna. Before I took in the last video, sorry, I took an article and I repurposed that, and then we uploaded it to your blog. This one's a little differently. We're going to create our own title. That's the only manual thing potentially we're going to have to do. I've not actually finished the scenario, so I'm just going to walk you through it with me, and we're going to improve it based on just kind of like a real life scenario and finish it here. We're going to have a featured image on it. We're going to end up uploading the article to your WordPress blog, and it's going to be fully automated, and so that's kind of the goal here. I want to do as little work as possible, so yeah, without talking too much, let's go into the video and I'll show you what we're creating here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to go to Airtable and we need to create a base like this. And so for those who are new to, I'm going to delete this here because that's part of the run that I just previously did. I know I said I haven't finished the scenario. I just basically started it and then we're going to finish it up. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a Airtable database, and we're going to upload we're going to manually type in our title, the title of the topic that we want to cover, and then you can use something like the keyword planner, and if you just get a Google Ads account, go to tools, keyword planner, type in your keywords, and then you can see kind of the competition on those keywords, and then just grab a couple here. These keywords, just grab some keywords that are related to your topic, and then just punch them into a table like this. And so here's the table. I'm gonna provide links to everything below, so you can kind of just import it into your own system. But we need a title, we need keywords, we need an outline, and then we need a field for AI draft, field for AI description. I don't necessarily know if we need this. I'm kind of winging it here, so we may remove some stuff. We need a URL for the image. This will be our featured image. We need a status, and then for the status, you want idea, drafting, ready to publish, published. May not need this, but I'm just kind of, if we're creating a system, we'll kind of have different parts before we publish or whatnot. You know what? Maybe this is something for future use, but you may want to. Let's just throw them in for now. And then you need a publish date. And then for your trigger field, you must have a last modified. That's the one I like to use, last modified, and I'll show you why we need to do that shortly. But you need to set up one of these fields. It's just last modified time. Okay, and then so once you've got this created, go ahead, create it. I'll leave some instructions below on this. I'm not sure if I can even import this or not. I should be able to, yeah, add or import. So yeah, I'll either leave a copy below, or I'll give you some details on the fields you need. Okay, so next step, go to make.com, sign up to Make if you haven't already. I'll leave a link below. If you do get a paid plan, use my link. I will get a commission. I appreciate that. If not, just do the free account. Same for Airtable. I'll leave an affiliate link below. So first step we want is Airtable. And we want to, was it Watch Records? Yeah, Watch Records. Okay, and then, so you need to set up your connection. I think this is the connection I have. I may have to do this again here. Nope, that's it, blog content database. Table, blog content generation. So that's the table name here. Blog content generation, blog content database. Trigger field, that's where you add the last modified. So you see here a created time or last modified time field that will be used to sort records. If you do not have a created time or last modified time field in your schema, we ask you to create one. So yeah, so basically it's just a trigger field, and that's how Make knows when to pull certain records. Label field, I just use the title for that. Limit, let's just do 3. I just don't want it to run 10. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 1 for now. The view, select grid view. Okay, that looks good. Okay, go ahead, save that. We want to choose where to start. You can do all of them from now on. Let's just do from now on. So every time you update it, it's gonna watch, and anytime a record's updated, it's gonna pull that information. So keep in mind when you're doing this on a live blog, you may have to delete previous records if you don't want it to duplicate or upload a new blog post. So the next step, and I've just got my screen open here, is I wanted to do, so next step, we're going to generate an outline for the blog post, and then we're going to push that back into Airtable. So first thing, OpenAI. If you've not connected your OpenAI, I'm not going to show you in this video. I've got plenty of other videos. I'll link them below where I show you how to connect to OpenAI. It's very easy. You just click add and then follow the prompt. So create a chat completion. Choose your GPT model. I'm just going to do GPT-4. That's the latest. And then add message. So the first thing is we're going to do the assistant. And then the assistant is basically giving the AI instructions. So I've got this down in my over module. So 1 second. Let me grab that. It just takes a minute to load. Okay, so in here you are an expert copywriter who specializes in writing blog post outlines for the next viral article. Don't know if that's needed, but whatever. We'll leave that in. You can get creative with these prompts as well. So the next one, we want to go to user. Now this is the main prompt. And I've got it over here, so let's copy that. This is just to save time. I wrote these earlier on. So write me a blog post outline on the following title. That's the title from Airtable, which I'm going to show you in a second, with three key sections, including an introduction. Make the 3 key sections important points related to the provided keywords, and then you've got the keywords here that I'm going to pull from this. Provide the outline only. Provide the outline only with no extra text. I'll be using this outline to generate a high-quality SEO-focused article. Okay, looks good to me. Now, again, this is just a test. We can make this even better, but right now this is just simple and easy. So, image input type. I don't think we need to do any of that. Just leave that as is. We're going to test this. You can add more, but I don't know how many more tokens, but 2048 is fine. Save, and then rename this just so everything's labeled, and we'll call this create an outline. Okay, and then watch records, create an outline, and then the next step would be, so let's add Airtable. And then update a record. Choose the base, which is this base. And then the table. And then the record ID, that's just how it's going to find the right ID. So just add ID there. And then for this section only, we're not modifying the title. Actually. I just thought of something, but no, let's leave the title alone. I was just wondering how we could section it, but you know what? No, leave the title alone. Let's do the outline. The outline will be in here. Will be the message, content, save. Okay, I'm just trying to think now. I might split these up because the title may change, because right now it's just a simple title, but for a blog post title you want it to be like ultimate guide how to automate your blog post, blah blah blah. So let me think on that. I might pause in a second and think about how I'm going to do that. Let's just, for now, let's do the outline. So save the scenario just for now. And then let's go, and I'm going to update this quickly, just so it's been updated. And then let's run. Let's close this. Let's run this where we're at right now. Run once. Let's make sure. Yep. So there we go. How to automate your blog posts. Generate an outline. Let's see the result. How to automate your blog posts and save time effortlessly. So this is what I'm talking about. The title here. This is all in one piece of content, right? So if we actually, so that's, I mean, the outline looks good, but I want to take that title. Let me think about that. But the outline looks good. It should be in here. Yep, there it is right there. Okay, so we've got an outline. This is how, and this is very important when you're writing with AI, you need an outline. Like, you need to tell the AI exactly what you're going to do here. Otherwise, it's just going to punch out some gibberish. So as long as that looks good, give it a review. I'm going to think about how I'm going to do this right now. Okay, so I wanted to separate the title and the outline. I tried to do it in one prompt, but it kept, and chat does this, it kept adding the JSON, how it labels JSON, so I wasn't able to pass the JSON. So what I did was, long story short, I just did a separate prompt for the title. So this is basically just using that original title, which is how to automate your blog posts, and then making it into a better title. So you are an expert, use the role assistant, you're an expert copywriter to provide me with high quality, with a high quality title. This is just going to generate the one title. Provide me with a high quality title for the following blog post, excuse me, and then add the title for Airtable. Make sure the max characters are 90, and it includes one of these keywords, and then just call your keyword data. I want only the title and no extra text or labels. I only add that in because AI just refuses to listen. So make sure you add that in. It's very important. Save that. And then the next step, slightly different here. When it loads, I think it's slightly different. Yep. You are an expert copywriter who specializes in writing blog post outlines for the next viral article. I did have that before, and so we're just changing one thing here. So write me a blog post outline on the following, and then use your title result, which would be here, message, and then content. You see the preview there with three key sections, including introduction. Make the three key sections important points related to the provided keywords. Okay, provide the outline only. Do not provide a title, any extra text, or special characters. I need the outline to generate my next article. Okay, so that should, and in fact that did. There's the result there. So you got your introduction, a heading here, a second heading, so on. So now you have like 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 different points for your AI to generate an article on. So the next thing here, so we could update the record, put the outline in there. It's actually not needed, but if you wanted to separate them for whatever reason, you can do that. I'm just going to delete that, and now I'm just going to create another AI prompt. Now I know it's probably using a lot of different tokens, a lot of different prompts, or whatever you want to call it, but like we need to separate them, and we could ask AI to separate them in JSON and then parse that JSON, but it just doesn't always work. So and that should show you that AI is not perfect yet, we kind of just have to figure this out. So that's why I'm going to create a third completion, and then this here is basically, so let's do the GPT-4. I actually don't have this part done, so that's 4.5. Oh, GPT, let's just do GPT-4. Maybe 4.5 is better. Wait for this to load, and then let's do the assistant, and we're going to do you are an expert copywriter for writing high quality SEO friendly blog posts on automation. Okay, and then add a message, and then we'll do the user. And now here is where we're going to create the article. So let me see here. I'm just going to use AI to create a prompt for this. That's probably the best thing. So in fact, no, because it's kind of custom. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do give me 1 second here. I'm going to use my other screen. I should probably show you this. Let me open up chat, in fact. Okay, let's write me a prompt for generating an article, an SEO friendly article from the provided title and outline. Yeah, let's do that. See what comes up. Here's a prompt you can use to generate blah blah blah, generate an SEO. Actually, that's pretty awesome. In fact, let's grab that. Let's use that. Okay, so you see there how easy it is. I'm going to give you this blueprint anyway, so no worries, but let's just do that. Let's close that a sec. Generate an SEO friendly article based on the following title and outline. Ensure the content is engaging, informative, and optimized for search engines. Include relevant keywords and subheadings, and ensure the article is well structured with. Okay, let's do, so the title, we'll use the title. Okay, and then the outline, we'll use the outline, which is create an outline, message, excuse me. Now the only thing I'm thinking is it may not be formatted for WordPress. So I've not tested this. Let's see how it looks, and then we'll decide from there. Let's just rename this part. I like to rename everything. Draft. Okay, let's see what we're working with. And let's run this. Now you are going to go through some AI tokens. Oops. Let's just change something here. Run again. Okay, title. How to automate your blog posts for effortless content creation. Outline. Let's have a look. Where is the outline? There we go. Introduction. Okay, that looks cool. All those here. I might have to change the draft and article to be more cover each. Like you can get specific, right? You can say like add a paragraph for each subheading, blah, blah, blah. But let's just see what this produced. Message, content, introduction. Man, it's pretty good actually. It's actually really good. Way better than I thought it was going to be. I just want to see something. Is it the same? Let's go there. Yeah, look, so it's even covered each. It said predefined templates, blah, blah, blah. It said that in the actual article. So it is listening. That's my biggest concern. I want to make sure that AI is actually listening. Yeah, it's got that there. Man, that's pretty sick. That is actually really good. Way better than I thought it was going to be. So now, the next step here is, and this is where I may have problems, and I've not tried it, is formatting it to HTML. The only problem is it's going to add those silly HTML tags and not recognize it as HTML when we try to upload it to WordPress. So let's see if we can make that work here. Okay, so I changed the prompt to be to turn the article into HTML. The only problem is it really like produces like a full HTML document. It labels the HTML. So what I did was, I'll show you basically. I just added this here. Also, ensure the article is well organized and informative, using H1, H2, H3, etc. for headings. Include relevant keywords and subheadings. Ensure the article is well structured with an introduction, body, and conclusion. I did tell you that part. Let me, I can't see it. There we go. I put format it to be posted directly into WordPress blog without including any irrelevant information, keeping the heading tags, okay? So I added those two, but as you can see, if you look at the result, it's got this silly HTML, and then it's got the actual HTML doc, which we don't need. We only need this onwards, right? So there is a workaround, and then we'll just close it out here. So we just need that. So we basically need to get rid of all this. And every time I add instructions to AI, it just won't remove it. So it doesn't matter. And I've tried several different things, it just won't remove it. So I did this in the previous video. We used Regex. Basically, we're going to scrape from the prompt result using Regex and like a text parser. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very easy. Well, it's very confusing. It looks confusing, but let's just see if it works. I did get it to work on a different scenario. So first things first, let's get the text parser. No, it's match pattern. That's it, match pattern. There we go. Okay, so this is where we use the regex. So basically we want to pull anything from the H1 tag. So now I already have some copy and pasted regex, and this is it here. You can go to regex. Is it regex 101? And you can test it out. You can enter your expression, and then you can even hold on. What's all that there? Close that. You can even get the content. I mean, it does get a little confusing from here, but still, it's gonna work. And then you can just get this, get all this content or this output, put it in there, and then look, it shows you here. Look, it's saying, so this is basically gonna pull this information. So we're gonna grab that, so we know it's working. And then we're going to grab that, we're going to throw it, yep, we got it there. We want global match, case sensitive, yes, multi-line, I think it's no, and then continue the execution of the route even if the module finds no matches. Yes, and then the text is your draft an article, message, content, boom. Okay, now I'm not going to test that yet. I'm going to do the next one, and then the next thing. So that's extracting the title for the. You'll see why. And then this one is. Is it match pattern? Did I do match pattern? Yeah, match pattern. This one is going to pull the remaining content, the remainder of the content. So let me grab that expression. See here, save, no, yes, no, yes. The same prompt. Now we can test that also. So go back to regex, throw that in. You can see. Oh, we might add that though. That's a problem. No, that's fine. No, that's fine, because we want to include that. We want to include that in the article. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, copy and paste that. I'll leave a blueprint below, so you'll have all this completely free. It looks very confusing. Once you understand it, it's not. Actually, no, it is very confusing. So save that. Next thing, open up WordPress. So this is actually very similar to the create a post, to the article I did, the scenario I did before. It's just this is kind of like an advanced volume 2 of that YouTube video that I uploaded. I'll include a link of that. Okay, so title. Let's grab this content. Grab this type. Let's just do post excerpt. I don't bother with that. It's automatic. A date. Just do this date. Well, actually, you could set a date in Airtable. See, we didn't even really need. Oh no, you know what? We didn't do the image. I didn't do the image. We'll do that in a second. The date. So for the date, you can just do last modified. Where is it? Date. Yep. Slug. Leave that alone. It will just do an automatic one. You can do publish. In fact, excuse me. Let's do publish. I think this is on a demo site that I have. Tags, author, featured media ID. Ooh, is that gonna work? I think you have to upload that image first to get this ID. So save. Give me 1 second. Let's unlink. In fact, let's get no, unlink that. Okay, so I had spent the last 20 minutes trying to generate an image, but and upload it to WordPress, but it just wasn't happening. So I redid everything, and I just wanted to go through it all. So I kept all this the same. I made some adjustments to the article, so I'll show you that real fast. And then I did the image, but you can't generate an image, so you have to create a featured image, and then I'll show you what I did. So I made some changes on the prompt. I'm not sure if I've covered these or not. So where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, sorry, here we go. So make sure each subheading has a paragraph of content. Make the entire article 1500 words. And then I kept all that the same. That was the only thing there I changed. And then the next thing I did was I went back to the Airtable base. And so for some reason I couldn't just upload the URL or use DALL-E's image generator. So what I had to do was I'd created a new field, and then there's a field in Airtable called attachment. So I created that, and then I would just manually upload a featured image. Okay, so you can create those images in Canva. I just threw it in here and downloaded that image. That's kind of the test I did. So yeah, so now what we're doing is we're going to get the image URL, which would be in here in the image field, the attachment field. I just grab that URL and get a file, and then I would create a media item. And so you can map the data. So you map the data from the get a file module, and then sorry, I missed a step. So yeah, image URL, and then in here, instead of the AI file image name, so actually this was, and it may be the dashes that I've put in the AI image file name. I think this is erroring it out. So just include your title instead of the AI image file name. Dash now.jpg data, leave that. Now this should run. I had to, that was what was erroring it out, creating an error before. So let's try this now. This should work. So here's the rundown. It's going to watch, create a title, create an outline, draft an article, get the image file from the uploaded Airtable. Then it's going to create a featured image. Then it's going to pull the H1 tag. Then it's going to pull everything under the H1 tag. Then it's going to create a post. Okay, let's run it. There we go. Title, outline, draft an article. This should take a little bit longer. Okay, yep. This is the part I'm worried about. There we go. And create a post. Awesome. All right, now let's check out the actual article. So I'm just going to refresh this. Okay, how to automate your blog posts and save time on content creation. Let's open. Actually, let's have a look. Open in a new tab. See what this looks like. Oh, how to automate your blog posts and save time. Look at that featured image. Obviously, you can change that to be much more nicer. And there we go. Full on. And then obviously as well, you can change all your bolds and your text and format your site. That's a bit more involved. change your H2 tags. But look at that, that is badass. Full on blog post with a featured image, completely generated by AI, and then you can change your prompts to really refine it. But right now you've got 1,500 words, maybe. I don't know if that's 1,500 words. You can even use Claude, Perplexity, Claude, OpenAI. See what produces the best content. Just keep going through all the prompts here. Keep going through all your prompts. Really kind of refine your content, and then it will just keep making that better and better. But there you go. I'm going to leave a link to the free downloadable blueprint. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more automation videos. Bye bye.